The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
It's another week, which means it's another opportunity for us to speak about local business and economic development news with Kevin Lawrence of Fall River Development News. You can find Kevin on Facebook. Kevin, how are you this week?
Well, and glad to be back again, Keith.
All right, let's get right to it. There's a few issues on our agenda this week. The St. Mary's School in Fall River is undergoing a rehab. Tell us about that.
This is in the downtown area. This is near the Lizzie Borden House. The actual address is 467 Spring Street, although it borders Rodman Street and 2nd Street in the city of Fall River. This is a school which has been vacant for years, the old St. Mary's School owned by the Fall River Diocese. It's a 4-story historic structure. If you've driven by lately, you're seeing remediation work taking place, and we're told that the Fall River Diocese is planning to use this for office space. Who will move into the building once it's completed is still a mystery, but they're going to convert it into office space for some, maybe the diocese or some organization associated with the diocese.
Well, it's interesting because I know, I believe the cathedral, which is right across the street on
Yes.
2nd Street, they may use that for parking, maybe for masses. I'm not quite sure, but there is a lot of parking there. It's a big lot.
Lots of parking, and it's a blighted building that's in the heart of downtown that's been abandoned for years. It's nice to see it's getting restored again.
Yep. All right. We always like to talk about restaurants here in Fall River, and there is a current Chinese restaurant who's been in its location for quite a while. It's soon to become a different type of restaurant.
Yes, this is the Sun China Restaurant. The address is 752 Brayton Avenue in Fall River, and a new entity called Pharaoh's Pizza LLC was granted a common vitulers license by the Fall River Licensing Board. They're going to open up a pizza shop at that location. It'll be open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week, closed on Sundays. The gentleman who's going to be operating this pizza shop was a manager at a pizza shop in Rhode Island for over a decade, and he's going out on his own, planning to start this new business. The space is about 1,200 square feet in size. It does have seating for 30. And we're looking forward to a new business taking that over and cleaning up the property. And we wish them all the luck in the world. At 752 Brayton Avenue in Fall River, Pharaoh's Pizza coming soon.
And you had mentioned that the Chinese restaurant had been there for quite a while, right?
Yeah, 30 years they were in business. The property was up for sale, and they sold the property apparently. And this new venture is going to be taking its place.
All right. And finally, this week, there is a New Bedford restaurant. I believe it's a Portuguese restaurant that's going to be taking up roots here in Fall River.
Yes, the Aliancia Restaurant on Cove Street in New Bedford is going to be opening a second location, this time in the city of Fall River. They're coming to 652 Bedford Street. That was last occupied by the Mr. Chicken Restaurant, which is now closed. Alianza will be focusing mostly on their platter orders and buffet-style takeout at their new Fall River location. They're famous for their Taste of Portugal with an Azorian-style dining menu with authentic Portuguese dishes on their menu. So we're looking forward to that. It's nice to see a building's not going to be vacant. A new restaurant will be moving in on Bedford Street.
And I think if correct me if I'm wrong, it's around the Columbus Park neighborhood, right? That neck of the woods of Bedford Street.
This is
sorry to put you on the spot, but
the Taco. The Taco.
Okay.
Building.
Right toward
Yeah.
toward the bottom of Robeson Street.
The center of Bedford Street.
Yeah. All right. You can find more of Kevin's work on Fall River Development News on Facebook. Kevin, as always, thank you for your time. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you, Keith. Have a good day.